My name's Austin Beauchamp. I'm a right-handed pitcher that goes to Bishop Guilfoyle Catholic High School, and I am a Mansfield baseball commit in the class of 2023.
Nice. Mansfield baseball commit. I like it. Senior year. All right. Being a pitcher, how important is your lower half?
It is the most important thing. I have a really good group of trainers and like athletic trainers and PT guys. So I wish I had a video, but my mechanics from when I was 14, 15 to now have changed so drastic. Like I can't even really explain it to you. And it's really been focused on the lower half and the hips, ankle, even like the whole way from your hips to your ankles, everything's involved. And that's something that you don't really see just like watching a guy throw maybe, but that is what builds a pitcher. And that's what makes these guys next level.
Heel connection as well as hip drive.
Absolutely.
Pitcher, so it takes the stress off your arm.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So with that being said, I'm going to kind of do things a little different for myself. Your commitment to your work ethic, so it's going to be kind of a roundabout question, but your commitment to your work ethic, not only on the field and in the training room, but also in the classroom, how does it all translate for you?
I mean, I've been fortunate where my parents have from day one have put that importance on academics because it builds off of each other. You can't perform well on the field if you're not going to do well in the classroom. And I really think like there's similar skills that you can learn in the classroom that you can apply to the field with given work ethic and accountability. If it's like a group project or something, it shows you how to work with a team whenever you're doing stuff like that. So I kind of look at it in a similar lens and see that they're really not as different as they seem. And you have to work hard in both of them in order to be successful.
Yeah, 3.8 GPA. That's what I saw. So yeah, good work there. Way better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't even say it. No, I'm just kidding.
So I want to talk about Mansfield. And what was the recruitment process and what made you want to go there?
So I want to start with just talking about recruiting in general with baseball right now. It's different now. There you have the transfer portal and everything. You got a lot of guys looking for places to go. So it's really about finding the right fit in general. So I went up for a visit at Mansfield a couple weeks ago. I looked around the campus and I loved it. It's not too big, but I was told it was really small, but I got there and it's kind of bigger than I thought. So like, I really like that. Everything's nice. All the facilities are nice and they're getting worked on, which is huge, especially with the field and everything. And I really like all the coaches and everything. They've been really good to me through the recruiting process. And I've been fortunate to have a lot of good people help me get to where I am. My coach, my travel coach actually played at Mansfield and his son plays there currently. So that was a good connection to build. He really helped me, answered all my questions. And I think this is a perfect fit, and I'm really glad where I'm at right now.
Nice. Awesome. Nice. I like it. So you make your commitment. You got 1 year left. Okay, let's talk about commitment for that 1 year left as well as the next 4 years.
So, yeah, I mean, now that I'm committed, that weight of recruiting is just lifted completely off my shoulders. I don't have to worry about reaching out to all these coaches. Now the important part is I can just work and work and work to just try to better myself and just get ready for this high school year. We're really hoping for a big year. So just working on that, being a leader, getting all the other guys ready and making sure everyone's where they need to be for some success. And then I'm hoping to carry that into the PSAC, which is extremely competitive baseball. So I'm hoping to be ready, come in as a freshman and get to work and see what happens.
You have that Sunday morning workout, but it's Sunday morning at 5 a.m., right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you start making that comfortable for yourself?
I mean, obviously, it's all it takes is one day. You need to start. And once you start, it's hopefully going to get easier for you. I actually saw something yesterday that I really liked. I saw it on like TikTok or something. It was like, you just got to stack good days. So if my focus is make today a good day and then just try to build off of that until it becomes a habit. And that's just really what I try to focus on to get better.
Yogi Berra has one of my favorite sayings. It's, if you do what you always do, you'll always do what you've done. Make yourself better today and tomorrow and the day after.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's just, you got to love what you do. I mean, it shouldn't feel like that constant, oh, I have to do this. I have to do this. You should want to do this. You should always want to better yourself. And that's what I try to focus on and how I try to go about my days.
That's perfect, because that was my next question is it a have to or a want to? And I think you just answered it. Good job. Thank you.
It's definitely a want to.
Yeah.
Definitely want to.
Fun, and when it's fun, you want to do it more, and then you get better because, again, you want to be there. And so
Absolutely.
You have that mindset, and I'm glad that you have that mindset to get better.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
What are some goals for you this year?
So I want to win. I want my team to win a district title to start. And I want to make a state run and maybe make a little state championship win. I don't really care about how my season goes as an individual. I want to win championships. Mm-hmm. And I want to help along the way, obviously, but team goals are my focus right now.
All right.
What is your role on your team?
I mean, I could talk about my positions. I'm a pitcher and I play a little bit a second, but I kind of more take pride as being a leader of our team and trying to, get everyone to want to work and get better and to keep constantly reminding them of these goals that we're setting for ourselves and just try to bring that competitive edge every day to try to get everyone better.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions. These are Coach Berra's questions. All right.
All right.
Ready?
All right.
Yep. Pitching and your work ethic. All right. What do you do well?
I mean, going back to that competitive edge, I'm never going to back down from someone. I'm always going to attack you with my best. I'm going to try to get ahead and just keep pounding it at you. So that's probably what I would say my best is. I keep hitters off balance generally well. I have 4 different pitches that I use in game. So that's something that I pride myself in doing well at in pitching.
Mm-hmm. What do you need work on?
I mean, I think sometimes I can get a little out of the zone but I just need to continue to get back into it and keep my mind in the game and just try to keep pounding attitude. But I feel like sometimes I can let emotions get in the way or just let some pitches get out of the zone a little too much. And I just need to hone myself back in. So
control your emotions a little bit. I get it. That's huge. Yeah. That is a huge thing. There's a lot of people that trust me, even coaches and players and all ages. So bringing that in sometimes. Mm-hmm. What would you do differently?
I don't really know if there's anything that I can control that I would do different. I was more like a late bloomer guy. Like last summer I was topping 78. So like if I would be able to throw harder back in the day, obviously I would, but that's not something I can control. So I just try to focus on what I can control. And I think that I've done most things to my best effort and I'm proud of that. So I don't really think there's too much that I would change.
Yeah, I got you. Where are you sitting now, if you don't mind me asking?
Like 83 to 86.
Nice. Yeah. Attaboy. That's a huge jump up. I like it.
Thank you.
So yeah, again, like the late bloomer, a lot of progress. 86 on the fastball on max speed, had that average of 83 to 86, 71 on the curveball, 75 on the slider, and 79 on the changeup. Do you think most of that was through this past summer? What helped you make that progress? I would say, was it coaches? Was it your work in the off season?
I would say it was a combination of all of that. So I sat down, I told myself, I need to get better if I want to achieve my goals. I want to play college baseball. I want to pitch in college. How can I change that? So I started going to my gym. I started going to a sports performance guy, and he's really good, really smart. He wasn't a baseball guy, but he's so smart that he would just take like TikTok videos and seeing different stuff. And he would try to implement workouts where I could improve my mechanics. So I really, with that and a pitching coach, I just grinded on going after my mechanics and improving upon that, getting general strength, getting stronger, eating all the right things. Nutrition is very important in any sport you play. So I really focused on all of that, and I was fortunate enough to be able to put it all together and get to where I am now.
What is your like self-care? Because again, you're now committed. So now nutrition and all that comes into play. What is like your sleep routine? Just how do you take care of yourself?
Yeah, well, obviously that's extremely important. I'd like to start with talking about what I do like before I pitch. That's extremely important, making sure you're completely loose, like an entire body. I love doing mobility stuff. So I've worked a lot of hip mobilities, T-spine stuff, and just doing like dynamic warm-ups before I pitch, bands, plyo balls. So it usually takes me a good half an hour before I even start throwing the baseball. So that's what I think is very important for pre-start or just throwing in general. And then after I, heat ice, but I heard there's stuff about ice. They're doing a lot of research where they're leaning more towards the heat side, but I'm a traditional guy. I usually do both just to be safe. And then I have a stim machine, which I put on my muscles. I like to do that. Feels good on my shoulders and stuff. And then I'll usually go into the gym maybe the day after and hit one of these mobility days where I'm really just getting the blood flowing and everything. And then just continue to do my normal lifts after that. And I always rest in between days. Like you have to take rest. So I'll do the proper stuff there. I'm not like begging to get back on the mound after throwing 100 pitches 3 days later. That's just stupid. That's how you get hurt. So it's really about that rest. So I try to be very smart and conservative about my arm because I need it.
How much running do you do?
Not too much actually, but I played basketball in the winter every year. So that's my general running, but I'm not playing this year. So I'm going to have to do some more on my own. And I've been seeing some research where pitchers should sprint, like more sprints than long distance. So I'll probably be doing some more sprints and explosive stuff this offseason.
What are your superstitions?
Superstitions. Oh boy. Honestly, this is gonna sound crazy because I know baseball is a superstitious sport, but I don't really do much superstition wise.
Okay.
I think I try to, I'll keep my routine the same that I do every like pre-pitching and stuff, but I don't really have any superstitions. Except actually, if it's high school baseball, I will eat buffalo chicken pizza every game day from lunch. That
buffalo chicken pizza. All right. Now,
that's that lunch go to
just before you pitch or just game day period?
Every game day.
Who is your favorite pitcher, and do you try to emulate them?
My favorite pitcher is Marcus Stroman. I kind of just like that you look at him and nobody's gonna think this guy's a pitcher, or like he's 5'8", 5'7", 5'8", like. But he's an ultra competitor, and I just love watching him compete on the mound. So that's kind of, I try to copy my style from him, try to compete like that. I don't care how big I am, how big you are. I'm just going to go at you. And I love that.
Who are some of your mentors?
Like in my area
who's biggest mentor?
Oh, probably my parents. They've done everything for me. They've always made sure that I was where I needed to be and always getting me to those places. And they're my number one fans, really. So they're huge for me there. And I've been talking about my gym a lot. Dorman Sports Performance. They're great. Freddie Dorman. He's a great guy, always messing around with me, but he'll do anything for us. I love him. Ambrose Quadro is my sports performance trainer. He's a genius. He always is working on my mechanics and stuff and fine tuning stuff. And my success is definitely directly derived from this gym and all these people. And my physical therapist, Zach Hallman, he's a great guy. He's the best in the area. I was dealing with some shoulder pain and stuff when I was 14 or 15. And he was like, yeah, there's a little impingement there, whatever, but it's your mechanics. You need to get your legs more into it, going back to the first question. So he really opened my eyes about this, and they all helped me get to where I am right now, and I'm very grateful for all of them.
When you get to college, it's going to be a different monster. How do you think you're going to be able to slow the game down?
I don't know the answer to that until I just need to see it. So I'm just going to keep working, and I'm going to find good competition next summer after high school. I'm just going to try to keep working on my game and control what I can control. And then once I get there, I'm just going to have to roll with the punches and make my adjustments as I go. But as I said earlier, the PSAC is very competitive, but I think that I can go in there and make a difference and really help impact this Mansfield team, and that's going to be my goal.
First of all, I want to say thank you for being on Sports Nation. We greatly appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to what you have going on. Please keep us updated.
Absolutely.
All right. Tag us. We want to know. We want to see you thrive. All right.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me on here. It means a lot.
Definitely. Hey, from Davis and I here at What Up Sports, have a great day, a better tomorrow. And don't forget, check out our What Up with Rob and Chris station as well. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye.